Welcome back to Albany County Fasteners, Fasteners 101. I'm Bob, and today we're going to discuss washers. Let's get started. So first we're going to go through different materials that washers come in. The first washer I have is brass. Brass is made and used in many different applications, specifically in plumbing, hot water applications. Next one is silicon bronze. Silicon bronze are mostly used in saltwater, boats, things of that nature, where they don't want any type of corrosion at all. Very high corrosive material, silicon bronze. Also, silicon bronze does, over time, get a patina to it. So you will see a discoloration, just like you look at brass gutters. You get the same thing. So you will see a patina. This will change color over time. Next I have is stainless steel black oxy. This is standard 188-304 stainless that has been sent out for chemical treatment to make the stainless black. This material is 316 stainless, and you can use this material in saltwater applications, high salt air applications, anywhere you have high salt content where you don't want the fastener to rust. This is the product you would use, the coating, which is 316 stainless. This is 188-304 stainless flat washer. This is the most common stainless used on many fasteners. And this is something you would use in freshwater applications. The next one I have is this plain alloy. This is a structural flat washer that is used in structural bolts, structural steel applications. There is no coatings. If it's exposed to the elements, it will rust and you will see pitting over time. This is a yellow zinc flat washer, grade 8. These washers can be used outside for extended time. However, these are hardened washers. You will see rust over time, but they will rust slowly, but you will see the pitting along with rusting on the edges, things of that nature. Grade 8 is basically a harden of the steel, which is heat treated, and the washer then is put through a coating process. This is standard flat washer in zinc coated. These are most commonly used in standard alloyed steel that has a zinc coating on it, and these can be used in any application that is indoors. You can use them on outdoor or exterior applications, but in an exterior application, again, you're going to see rusting. And the last one I have is hot dip galvanized. These are dipped in a hot melt galvanized coating. These are plain alloyed underneath and then dipped in the hot dip galvanized, and that basically coats the washer so you won't see any rusting in a short period of time. You'll find these washers used in many highway applications like Jersey barriers, guardrails, lamp posts, all these type of applications. The city uses these, and state and government, to save money because it's cheaper than using stainless steel. This is just another type of application. These you probably won't see rust until after about 10 years. So I have here some other assorted washers. The first one I have is what they call a split ring lock washer. This is what they call a medium split ring. It's really the standard washer. This is a 1/2 inch diameter, internal diameter, 1/2 inch. So this is your standard lock washer, split ring. The split ring, it's a ring and it's split. It's been cut on the edge there and then twisted. So when you lock a nut down, it locks the nut in place. It's good to use these with a flat washer. So if you took a nut, a bolt, and you put a washer on it, and then you put a nut on it, that's basically the way that you would put a lock washer. You can see the washer there. And as you torque down on this, it's going to flatten that out and put pressure on the nut so it can't vibrate loose. Then we have what they call a high collar lock washer. High collar is substantially thicker. You can see it. This will put a lot more pressure on the nut so the nut cannot vibrate loose. So the high collars are a lot harder to flatten out as you're torquing down on the nut. The next lock washer I have, this is called an external, and its mate is the internal. So the external lock washer has these little prongs on the outside. And if you look at them, they're a little bit bent. And when you put this on and then you put the nut on and you tighten it, the nut locks into these little prongs. And this is what they call an internal, where the prongs are on the inside, not on the outside, giving the outside a nice finish, what you're looking at when your finished product is complete. So internal lock washer, external lock washer, there are different applications for these two type of washers. There's so many of them, you'll just have to decide which one works best for you. This is an EPDM washer. This is a washer that is used on roofs, metal roof systems. You can see on this side it has stainless steel, and on the back side has EPDM rubber. And how these are used, this is a 1/2 inch diameter. If you were using a lag screw with this washer, I would put this washer on like this, and they fit on very tight and snug, as you can see, and they just can slide up there. And you can see it fits nice and tight against the head, so there's no gap, and that rubber is tight up against the shank of the lag screw. So there'll be no water leakage. So should water come down, go under, and get behind there, it's not going to come down between the shank. It's going to give a complete seal. And that's a EPDM washer. The next washer I have is a cup finishing washer. And a cup finishing washer, basically you would use a flat head screw, wood screw, sheet metal screw, an oval head sheet metal wood screw you would use to give a nice finished look to the product that you're building. And you can see in the back, that would be the back of a cup washer. It's just formed. This comes in several different materials. You can get them in zinc, you can get them in 18/8 stainless, 410 stainless, also in 316 stainless. This is a metric flat washer. Metric basically falls under SAE diameters on the outside diameter. So if I showed you a regular US stainless steel, and this is stainless, USA or USS flat washer, you can see the differences in the diameters. Metrics are going to be smaller on the outside, basically following an SAE type of dimension cut. I'm going to put it right over so you can see the differences in these. You can see how much larger a USS stainless steel flat washer versus a metric flat washer. You get more diameter, outside diameter on a USS versus a metric washer. So I have here some additional washers. So I have what they call a fender washer. Fender washer typically is substantially larger than a standard washer. Here's a standard stainless steel washer. Here's a fender washer. You can see the outside diameter is larger than the other washer, than the standard washer. You can get these diameters in several different outside diameters. So typically a fender washer is used in applications where you want to have some type of large surface to grab. These are very commonly used. Fender washers are made from blanks. Scrap material is the typical material that fender washers are made from. That's why you'll always find different thicknesses in fender washers, because whatever material is left over from whatever else they're manufacturing, those will be used in fender washers. This is a beveled washer. This also has hot dip galvanized on it. Many different type of applications this is used in. This is also used in exterior applications. This is a dock washer. Dock washers are used in docks, boat docks, things like that, where they're putting bolts through, lag screws through, and they want to grab a big surface. I have another washer on here right now, but I just wanted to show you what it would look like. Or I have also, that's a hex cap screw. That'll give you an idea of what a dock washer looks like to a bolt. And typically you're putting a lot of wood together, probably with threaded rod. Many different applications for dock washers, and they're very, very thick. And this is what they call a square washer. That'll give you some depth and idea of what it looks like on a bolt. This is a regular washer. I'm going to put on before it, slide it on there so you can get an idea there of what it looks like. Again, these washers are used a lot in any type of railroad tied applications, landscaping, many different applications that these are used in. So we have here two different types of sizing for washers. All four of these washers are 1/2 inch ID inside diameters. However, you will see that this is a USS. This one here is a USS flat washer, and this one here is an SAE flat washer. So you can see when I put the holes over each other, you can see the inside diameters are the same. However, the USS is a lot larger on the OD, the outside diameter. So that'll give you, and these are standard flat washers. So if you order an SAE flat washer, you're going to get this one, the smaller one. And this is a larger, which is the USS outside diameter. That's in standard zinc. Then I also have in yellow zinc, the same thing, which are basically grade 8 flat washers. Same thing you can see here, where you have an SAE versus a USS right here. This is the SAE grade 8, or what they call grade C in flat washers, which is equal to a grade 8. Okay, so what I have here is extra thick washers. I have a standard stainless steel washer here. You can see the thickness of the two different washers. I'm going to try to do this as best as I can for you, but you can see here the difference in thickness. This one here is a standard washer thickness, and this is a extra thick stainless steel washer. So you can see the substantial difference. That's probably almost 2.5, 3 times the standard washer, the extra thick washer is. Okay. They also are available in fender washers. So again, they're about 2 to 3 times as thick, the extra thick washers. They do come in fender washers. We also have them in grade 8 SAE extra thick. You can see the difference between this is the standard and this is the extra thick. And in that situation, it's definitely 3 times. Not 2.5 times like the stainless, but like 3 times thicker than the standard SAE flat washer. So in stainless, we have many different standard washers, as they're called. This is a standard washer, as I've shown you before. In stainless steel, it's 1/2 inch diameter. And then we have several other ones. This is what they call a MS washer. This is a military spec washer. So this is one of those that come in many different sizes and dimensions. We also have what they call an NAS washer, National Aerospace Standard. And that's what these are, these little washers, but they come in many different sizes. You can check our website for that. We also have what they call an AN 900 series flat washer. These again are special sizes and diameters, so you would have to look into our website to find exactly what you're looking for as far as that goes. And then we have a stainless, what they call a backup rivet washer. These are used in conjunction with rivets. They're to back up the back side of a rivet when you want to add some more support to the rivet itself. And basically that concludes our washer video. And please subscribe to our channel. We have so many new things coming out every week. We're going to have some cool things on our channel for cars, Corvettes, and many other things. So please subscribe. Thanks for watching.